Hello everyone and welcome to a special Black History Month edition of Audio Inspirations. Here is a story that originates from the country of Ghana. The Ashanti tribe of Ghana has a story about a spider named Anansi. One of those stories tell about how he got his long 8 legs. One day, Anansi was making his way to the river. On his way, he smelled delicious vegetables being cooked in one of the houses. When he went in to investigate, he discovered that it was his friend Rabbit who was making a porridge. "Hey Rabbit, that smells really delicious. Do you mind if I try?" "Sure, Anansi. The only thing is, it's not ready yet. Do you mind waiting a few minutes?" Anansi didn't want to wait because he was afraid he would have to cook or do some cleaning. So instead, he told Rabbit, "How about we do this? I'm going to take some web, tie it to your pot, and I will make my way to do my chores. Once the porridge is ready, just pull on the thread, and I will know that you're ready to greet me." Rabbit agreed, tied a piece of web to his pot, and the other piece of web got tied to Anansi's leg. Anansi kept making his way to the river, but on his way, he smelled delicious beans being cooked. Upon further investigation, he discovered that it was his friend Monkey who was cooking. "Hey Monkey, that smells really delicious. Do you mind if I try some?" "I don't mind at all," said Monkey. "The only thing is, the beans aren't quite ready yet. It's going to take a few minutes. Do you mind waiting?" Anansi didn't want to wait. He was afraid he would have to do some cooking or cleaning. So he said to Monkey, "I got some chores to do. How about I tie up a piece of web on the pot and the other piece on my leg? When the food is ready, you just pull on the web and I'll know that you're ready to greet me." Monkey agreed and tied one end of the web to his pot. The other end was tied to one of Anansi's legs. Anansi continued on his way and smelled some delicious food being cooked. It smelled a lot like sweet potatoes. Upon further investigation, he found out it was his friend the hog making a delicious dish of sweet potato. "Hey hog, that smells really good. Do you mind if I try some?" "Not at all, Anansi," Hog said. "The only thing is, the potatoes aren't quite ready yet. Do you mind waiting?" Again, Anansi didn't want to wait. He was afraid he would have to do some cooking or cleaning. "I got an idea," Anansi said. "How about you tie one end of my web to the pot and the other end on one of my legs? Once the sweet potatoes are ready, pull gently and I know that you'll be ready to greet me." Hog agreed, tied one end of the web to his pot and the other end to Anansi's leg. As Anansi kept making his way to the river, he kept smelling delicious food. He kept asking if he could taste the food, and he kept suggesting to tie a piece of web to the pot and the other piece to his leg. By the time he reached the river, all of his legs were tied to a piece of web. As Anansi was falling asleep when he felt the first tug on his leg. "That must be Rabbit," he told himself. As he was walking to Rabbit's house, he felt another tug from a different web. "Oh, that must be Monkey," he told himself. And then another tug from another web. "Oh, that must be Hog," he told himself. And soon, all of the webs were being tugged. Anansi couldn't walk in any direction. He was being pulled from every side. The webs kept pulling and pulling and pulling, and his legs kept stretching and stretching and stretching. By the time Anansi detached all of the webs from his legs, he had 8 thin legs. Anansi promised himself that the next time he would just be patient and be generous and offer his help rather than trying to eat without putting in the work. Thank you for listening to today's audio inspiration story. If you want to hear more of my beautiful voice or are interested in figuring out what I do, you can follow me on all my social media under the name FadhiliTheOne. Until next time.